And hello, welcome to Ask Yourself This and this morning's today's quote in question. Today is the 17th of July, 2018. J. Clifton Payne here giving you a quote for the day, which is pretty common around the internet, and a question to go along with it. The question that was inspired by the quote that we found. And hopefully you'll enjoy both the quote and the question we have for you today. And we're going to do something really nifty today. We're going to press a simple button and do a bit of a picture-in-picture. How about that? So we are a little late today in getting the recording going. We've been trying to do the recording before the Ask Yourself This was released. It didn't work out for scheduling wise, so we're giving a chance to do it right now. So approximately 23 minutes before we started recording today, we do have the quote in question for today, and it's one that's going to make you think a little bit. Here it is. The quote, starting first: "A pencil is only as good as its eraser. Otherwise, it might as well be a pen." From S.W. Orren. Now, why was that cool? Well, because it inspired this question. Has a redo opportunity ever saved you? Have you ever had a chance to upgrade from a situation because someone gave you the chance to do it all over again? Someone said, don't worry about it, we'll just start from the beginning. Some sort of start from scratch moment where a redo situation, and it saved whatever was going on because what you were moving towards in the beginning was not a good route. It's not a great way. It's not a great look, not a particularly good situation. Have you ever had something that was redone or had a chance to redo something that saved you from what you believe would be some sort of dire circumstance? Simple question. Very simple, quick question, but it may take a little thought process. Maybe you are blessed with many chances and many people who believe in you to let you redo situations often when things start looking a little squirrely. And maybe you don't have that luxury and people hold you accountable to things from the get-go and you're just kind of stuck. How do you happen to get through your opportunities when you see a redo opportunity? Do you do it? Do you take it? Or do you decide to bulldoze through whatever you already had planned? Simple question, maybe not so simple to answer. It is, has a redo opportunity ever saved you? We want to get you to think about this. We want you to make sure you answer this, and we'd like you to share it with us as well. If you are up to it, share it with us in social media. You can find us on Ask Yourself This, on Facebook at Ask Yourself This, on Twitter at Ask Yourself THI_, on Instagram it's Ask Yourself This _, and of course you can find this video, you can leave your comments there as well. You can also write it down. We want you to really write this down and study it so you can go back in a later date and see what your answer to this was on this date, and maybe see how your progression has gone after a few days, a few months, a few years even. You can do that by just simply getting a journal or notebook wherever you want to get one from. You can check out the links in this video for the Ask Yourself This writing journals. We have two very beautiful options for you right now to pick up. You can pull out your phone, your notes app on your phone, and just tap it there and leave a date by it so you can see it, what's going on. I do my answering of most of my things journal-wise. I do have paper journals to make sure I don't miss out a moment. But a lot of things I keep for long term end up being written out, typed out, I should say, in Evernote, or sometimes scanned if I don't want to type out long pages, so I can go back and see it from there. So Evernote, as long as Evernote's around, I guess I'll be okay. Those hard files will, of course, be something important, but I always keep my journals. My journal thoughts are now done electronically. Maybe yours are as well. We suggest that you at least put them down somewhere where you have access to them. A book-bound journal notebook are always awesome because that way it's easier to share with younger generations. I have plenty of older journals to share with my kids for when they start to care, and of course maybe when I'm gone, so they can see where I was in my head at that point in time. Thank you so much for joining us for this day, the 17th of July 2018. We're working to make sure we keep this thing consistent. We are always releasing the quote in question on social media every single day, and if we do our job right, it comes out at 6:35 a.m. Central Time across Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. And the videos are kind of coming as they can, working to make sure they come out the best they can, the easiest way they can, and to be good for you. And oh, by the way, we really want you to comment on these questions and quotes because we need your input. We're creating a brand new product coming out, if everything works out well, in the next 10, 12 days. I'll be ready right before the turn of the month. So in August, you'll be able to purchase our Ask Yourself This accountability sheets, which is not what they'll be called. They are a hybrid of the Daily Dozens planner and the Ask Yourself This Quote and Question journal. And you'll have a chance to get a month's worth of sheets so you can take them and have them printed out, ready to go. And every single morning, you take out a sheet, go over your planning, see what you need to be doing, see how you want to answer your question, and you can carry it around in your pocket, in your folder, in your portfolio. And then at the end of the day, you can take a look and see how well you progressed, and maybe you have changed your mind on that question that we sent you that morning. Who knows? You tell us how it works for you, and we will adjust it to make sure it continues to be a great asset. In the meantime, thank you for being a great asset for me. I love having time to spend with you on these videos and in conversations. Hit me up at jclevelandpayne.net for conversation, or send an email to jclevelandpayne@gmail.com, and we'll talk there. Otherwise, check out the assets at facebook.com/askyourselfthis. So for today, and hopefully tomorrow, I'm Jay Cleveland Payne, saying thank you for joining us for the quote and question for today from Ask Yourself This.